I don't know. I don't think we're going to make it. The truth is, guys, we are running out of time. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. I got Michelle here with me.
Hi, guys.
If you've seen our videos, you know that we both work in the school system. So we are out for the summer right now, and we are winding down to the end of our summer break. When do we go back to school?
July 29th.
July 29th. So we have what? How many days is that?
We have 8 days, not counting the weekend, because we're always off on the weekend.
So eight weekdays remaining before we have to go back to school. And we have a lot to get done before those 8 days are up. We have a lot that needs to get done before we get back to the daily grind, I guess you could say. Now, I know you guys don't feel sorry for us. We don't feel sorry for ourselves. We know what a blessing it is to be able to be off 8 weeks in the summer and have all those other days off. But you know,
we just ran out of time.
We just have run out of time. It's been a very busy summer. We've gotten a lot accomplished. You know, we spent a lot of time. You know, as you know, we've done hay this year. There's been so much going on, and we've gotten a lot done. The garden keeps us busy, but there's a lot left to be done in those eight weekdays, those 8 short days. And we like to have a few days before that to kind of relax for a few days, because we've been hard at it really since the beginning. So yeah, we've had some down days where we just like, hey, we're just gonna take a rest day, but we're running out of time. And I do not know if we're gonna make it.
Today you may get a little bit of rest because we're canning tomatoes inside, and it's supposed to start raining about 11.
Yes, so we're gonna be canning tomatoes. We've been picking tomatoes every other day, it seems like, and so we have a lot of tomatoes that we're going to get ready to can. The kitchen is going to be a hot mess. I don't know, I'll try to get some video of that, but it's going to be a hot mess. Literally a hot mess. So we've got our bottles. We got our jars in the dishwasher. They're high heat setting. They're being sterilized. We have a big pot of water boiling to blanch the tomatoes. So, and then after we get everything canned, then we got to process them. So it's going to be a busy day, but it's going to be inside because it is supposed to rain later today. So it's going to be a good day to do that. We're going to try to do videos every day. We're going to try to do videos every day, and try to hold ourselves accountable to getting as much done as we can. Now, let's talk about some of the things that we need to do. Next project we really need to get accomplished before we go back is getting our barn painted. We've had our barn since November, last November.
The first part of November, yeah. So
last November, it needs to be painted. It's something we've been putting off. We've been putting it off all summer, so we've got to get that barn painted. Speaking of the barn, it's been about 3 weeks since we did a clean out. It's getting time again to do another clean out. So that's the second thing is we're going to have to get in there and clean out the goat barn. We like to do that every about 3 weeks, get it cleaned out. And what we do, and when we take it all out, we put it all in our garden, and then we work it in. So it'll be kind of a 2-part thing. We'll clean everything out, we'll put it in the garden, we'll let it sit, hopefully get rained on a few times, let it begin to compost, rot down into the ground, and then we'll till that in. That's the second thing we got going on. Third thing we got going on.
Oh, the baby chickens.
Yes, the baby chickens. So if you've not seen our last videos, we hatched out 9. Is that right? We hatched out 9 baby chicks. Had a great hatch. We had about 70% of the eggs actually hatched out, which is pretty good. Now, we also, when we went to the store to buy some feed and some things for the brooder, we ended up buying 6. These were before ours hatched. We ended up buying 6 because it's my fault, really, because I thought I was a little concerned that our eggs were not going to hatch.
Well, I said 2 of each. You said, no, let's get 3.
So I was concerned that the eggs would not hatch, and so I wanted to hedge our bets a little bit. So, and that's what happens. You make a bad decision. So we have the 6 that we bought plus the 9 that we hatched. So that's 15 chickens. And right now they are in a brooder, and right now they're in the house, and they're probably going to be coming out of there in the next day or two and be going into our shed, our
happy little
workshop.
things.
They are, but the thing is, here's what we've got to do is we have a chicken coop, and we'll show you that at some point. We have a mobile chicken house, I guess you could say. It's really not a coop. It's a mobile. It's a mobile chicken hut.
It rolls.
That we built out of a boat trailer, and we can move it around inside the goat barn. But that is really designed for full-grown chickens. So we are going to build a little small chicken tractor, a little run for the juvenile birds to go into. Yeah. So, and we'll be building that on the cheap. We'll make a video of that. We'll be building that, try to build that with as much stuff as we have laying around here as possible. But yes, that is another thing. The next thing that we really need to do, and we found this was a problem, is we had a goat. One of our goats got stuck in the fence trying to reach through and grab something on the other side.
Yeah, she got hurt.
And she got hurt. Well, I don't know what she did to her jaw. We don't sure if she got bit or if something happened there.
She's better now.
So she's better. So we need to add electric fencing to our goat pasture. Fence. We're going to add a strand of electric fence about nose high for a goat to keep them from putting their heads through that fence. They put their heads through, they get their horns stuck. And, you know, if we're away, you know, they may be stuck for a couple hours. We have a solar fence charger we're going to utilize, and so you're going to use some poly wire. So that'll be another project that needs to be done. Yeah. And that's not all. There's a lot of other things going on.
The list keeps getting longer and
yes,
longer.
The list gets longer and longer. We need to do some cleanup around here. We told ourselves at the beginning of the summer that we're going to do this a little bit every day. Well, but I procrastinated a little bit, so we got a little behind. So we do have some things that we need to get cleaned up before the end of summer. What else, Michelle?
Time is ticking away.
Time is ticking away. I don't know. I don't think we're going to make it. The next thing that needs to be done is something really not here, but is the place where we hunt, and that is I've got to get over there and bush hog that land over there. Yeah. And because it's growing, it's getting taller and taller and taller. So that's another thing. We're going to be cutting hay probably in the next.
Next week.
Maybe next week. Maybe the week after. Somewhere in there, we're going to have to cut hay.
May have to be on the weekend.
And that'll take several days probably to get that done. We've talked long enough. We've got to get to work. We got to go in and get started canning tomatoes. So see you guys after a while. We got 8 quarts canned today. 7 are right here in the canner in the hot water bath. Processing away. One lone jar didn't make it in. We'll have to eat it first. Guys, have a great day. You're awesome. And we'll see you next time.